Yeah. Hey everybody, my name is E-Double, their name is PJ Harvey. Let's go.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 92 and today I have a brand new episode of my National Squad Builder series, and as you can tell by the title of the video and the name of the squad, that is of course going to be England, or the Old Enemy. That's what they call them where I'm from. But I really enjoyed the squad, but I'm going to talk about that later on. I'm just going to introduce the players individually as I normally do as a part of my series. Starting off with the goalkeeper, we just picked up the normal edition of Joe Hart, not the team of the year. Mainly because I have used the team of the year before, if you can remember my journey of the Best Around Cup, and I just wanted to try the non-informed because I've never used them before and I was pleasantly surprised. It was absolutely amazing. There was not that many differences between that and the team of the year edition, as I've used both now. I could just say just save your money and pick up the one that's at 5k. Moving on to the next player, someone that was also debating about getting him or the informed Mika Richards, but I have used Richards before and I just picked up Johnson and he was so good. It was really great in the air. I didn't know he was actually 6 foot, so he's actually taller than Mika Richards, and he's so good in the air, and that really did cut out those crosses to the back post that Noob's trying to do. So yeah, he was definitely an effective player for me. Moving on to the next player, and that's going to be the team of year Julian Lescott. Someone that scored an absolute beautiful, I don't know if it's a scorpion kick or an overhead kick, you can be the judges of that in the upcoming highlights, but him and my next centre defender made an absolute brick wall. They're both quite pacey, although Lescott's only got the 67 pace, and Johnson's got the 75. They make this kind of wall and they're brilliant. They've got the same interceptions, 80 interceptions, so they're always cutting about, and they've got great movement as well, as I said, with the pace. So that really does help out the squad, along with Glenn Johnson and the next player, and that's going to be Kieran Gibbs. I didn't pick up Ashley Cole, even though he's high rated, and although this is an inform. What I really liked about this player was his high defender work rate, and that really does hang up because he's got 86 pace and he does not go forward. So all that 86 pace is definitely working. He really does cut out those through balls. He's brilliant tracking back. Moving on to the next player, as you can see, I do have two players in this position. We're going to start and speak about Young, and this was Bruno, or Gaz, I don't know what your real name is. I played him a few times with this squad. He told me to pick up Young, so I went and picked up Young. But I've got to be honest with you guys, even though Young's got the pace and he's got the skill moves, I really do prefer this player, and this is who I would go with if I was telling you to pick. That's going to be Matt Jarvis, of course, a survivor from an underrated BPL squad. That was my previous video that got a crazy response. So yeah, a lot you said about Jarvis, and Jarvis is really good. So yeah, I'd probably pick him over Young, but Young's got that pace and the skill moves, obviously, and he's obviously more of a showboat, so I've chucked him in there. But to save money, I'll definitely just pick up Jarvis. Moving on to the next player, and that is going to be the team of the year, Scott Parker. As a little battler, everything I was expecting, I really got this player. Reminds me a lot of Catmull from my last squad, of course. Doesn't go forward much, just hangs back, great defending, got 82 defending and 74 pace, which really does help out as well. So you think about that, with the four people all with high defending work rate, and Scott Parker just sitting there, it's basically a 5 at the back. Moving on to the next player, someone is an absolute tank, and as you can see, he's nice and gold, and that's going to be not the international man match. He is just the man of the match card. 78 pace and 92 shooting, his two main out stats there. I would say an absolute bullet of a shot. I've hit the bar so many times that if I could only hit in goals, that would be absolutely amazing. I cannot score a free kick with him. I just hit it over all the time. But he's got an absolute beautiful shot, and he's also really good in the air and good at tracking back as well. He's overall played like his strength and his movement is really good. Moving on to the next player, and that's not going to be an inform. It's quite a cheap card. It's Andrew Johnson, is someone I really did enjoy playing when his time at Middlesbrough. And then he went to Manchester City. No one really saw him. He's a bit of a bench warmer, just like Scott Sinclair is going to be. But Johnson was really good as well. You see a couple of highlights of him coming up. Really recommend him for a cheap right mid if you don't want to go for Walcott. Moving on to the next player, and that's going to be Super Hooper. Someone I really love watching, and someone I think really deserves a call up to the Celtics, the England squad, sorry, and that's going to be a third inform. I may be wrong, you Celtic fans can correct me about that. The Gary Hooper, 91 shooting, as you can see, his main stats, 99 finishing, 99 long shots, 99 shot power, all around base. Him and the next man make the, what I like to call the Andrew Cole and Dwight York combination. That's of course going to be just a normal addition of Wayne Rooney. Picked him up for 145k in the right formation. Absolute beast. Wait to see the goals I've scored. I've scored for the halfway line, and that's all going to be coming up in the highlights. So make sure you watch the end. You'll see some unbelievable goals. Him and Hoover make this beautiful partnership. Both can pass, both good in the air, and both got devastating long shots. So let's get into some highlights now. We're going to hit this. You can decide, is this a scorpion kick, or is this an overhead kick, or is it some kind of hybrid? I don't know. He kind of flicks it with the back of his heel. I thought it was an overhead kick until I watched it in slow motion. I'll show it a few more times, and you can be the judge. Leave it there in the comments. Be happy to see. As you can see here, it does look like an overhead kick, but then when I slow it down here and zoom in, he actually flicks it with the back of his heel, so I have no idea what you can call it. Maybe an overhead scorpion kick, first of all time. And here's Jarvis to the time I was playing him instead of Ashley Young, picking up here. This is what he was great at. He's got great ball control. He's not the fastest, but he's got good acceleration, so that makes him ping away from the defenders. Nice little skill move here, past him as well, and slip past him. The next man, he's slow turning, and of course you can see his rage sliding there because he knows that I've passed him. And just a simple shot towards the goals, and it slips past the goalkeeper. An absolutely beautiful shot there. Moving on to the next player, and that's going to be Wayne Rooney once again, using his aggression to win the ball back. Another person, absolute rage. As you can see, the scores in these games are absolutely incredible. Scored so many goals with the squad, lads. It's absolutely insane. So I really do hope you stay to the end of the video, and you'll see the price, the pros and the cons, of course. If you're new to my channel, that's where it's always going to be. But here's the one that's towards the sort of halfway line, and that's going to be Wayne Rooney from the, I think it was the 90th minute. I was just really wanting to score some more goals because I was having a joke with Luke Harris, or Mr. PS3 Gaming Clips, if you want to be called. Because he was saying that because I bet two people 9-0, 9-2 and 9-3 I think it was, and I said I'm going to try and get 9-0, and that's what I tried to do in that game. Yes, that was a little joke between us. And Gary Hooper played a nice ball, but this is the kind of passing I was talking about between Hooper and Rooney. Got a beautiful shot there into the top net, but you see that beautiful pass over, just a simple lob, and it hits on half volley and that just curls into the net. He could do that all day. Now I could actually upload a separate video showing my goals, because I've had to cut out a lot of good goals in this video, because I think it was when I finished, because I just normally edit all the goals and then I see it, and then I remove videos to get it underneath the 10-minute mark, because I know a lot of you guys don't like to look past that. And the video was actually 24 minutes long, so I've cut out another 14 minutes of all goals. So I don't know if you will want to see that or not. I'll just leave that down. You can put that down in the comments if you'd be happy to see me just do an upload tomorrow with just all the goals I've scored, because I've scored some unbelievable free kicks from Rooney from about 40 yards out, hitting the top bar and going straight in. Good goals from Hooper and Rooney. Couple of good goals from Lescott as well, from the headers. And I've even scored, I think, 6 penalties with Joe Hart. So yeah, I could probably chuck down a video if you're interested in seeing it, but you can see a lovely little chip there. I haven't scored a chip goal in a long time, and I'm called the Chip King for a reason, and I'm just quickly reminding you, he's, as you can see, that he just stopped. He must have just gave up chasing Wayne Rooney, and that was quite scary too, because I was winning 4-0 in that game, and he actually pegged it back to 4-2, so I was really, really scared during that game, because I thought the momentum was going to switch against me. But here's something I'll be trying out. I don't know if anyone will notice this. If you cross it right to the back post, flicking your analytic down while you cross it, hits it right to the back post, and hits a floater ball, and you can just head it back out to your defender and just curl out. I've done that a few times now, and it seems to always work as long as you have a player with a left foot. And that, obviously, that's going to be Jarvis. A beautiful shot there again from Wayne Rooney. Another long shot piece. I don't know how many yards that's someone out. It's obviously not as far as the halfway line goal, but unbelievable. Here's Hooper showing his shot power now. Beautiful shot. Absolutely nowhere near that there. Once again, blasting there. Hooper was really good as well, and I know a lot of you will be saying, Craig, you're a Rangers fan, blah, 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 why you've got a Celtic player? Because I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, that I don't really bother if you're Rangers or Celtic. As long as you're good in the game, I'll be happy to play you. I've got no prejudice there. And Hooper again there, a beautiful turn. Absolute turning that crazily overpowered David Luiz inside out, and a beautiful finish towards the net. So, of course, I'm going to hit the trademark celebration, because I know you guys will all miss it. Even though this video is reaching 8-minute mark, you would be really sad and depressed if I didn't throw in the trademark celebration. But let's get into some of the stats now. The price was 674k, so it's not going to be for everyone. I do realise that. A lot like my German squad, hitting these big nations now, so the prices are going to be kind of extortionate. The best players I would say is Lescott in the centre back position, Johnson in the right mid position, and Rooney in the striker position. Honourable mentions on that just means other good players that I would say. There's not quite as good as the best players, but close to them, and that's going to be Joe Hart in the goalkeeping position, Glenn Johnson in the right back, and of course going to be Super Hooper in the striker position. Worst player, I don't have one. The pros are the pace, the strength, and the long shots I've scored with this team, as I've said, and Wayne Rooney, etc. So yeah, lads, I hope you did enjoy the squad. If you did, please leave it down below, and maybe hit the like button as well. If you reach over 30 likes, that'd be unbelievable. And of course, leave it down in the comments if you'd be interested in seeing maybe a compilation video of more goals of the squad, because honestly guys, the goals I could show you is unbelievable. But as always, I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.